Hi people, this is Killer J here, and today is a review of Mortal Kombat X. Yes, this is a PS4 game we're reviewing right now. So, alright. Developer, NetherRealm Studios. Oh yes, NetherRealm Studios. Alright, so the other developer, High Voltage Software. The High Voltage Software covers the PC, the Xbox 360, and the PC and PS3 version. So the PS3 version and 360 version are going to be done by High Voltage Software as well as the PC version. Okay, so the publisher, Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. That is the publisher. Director, Ed Boon. So Ed Boon from Mortal Kombat, which made such classics as Mortal Kombat 2, which is a really good game. Mortal Kombat 2. This is, it's like, oh my god, look at that. Classic characters like Johnny Cage and Scorpion fighting each other in the story mode, which is pretty goddamn cool. Which is Alright, so released on Android, iOS, PC, PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, and Xbox One. While PC and PS3 and Xbox 360 versions will come out in the summertime around June. So they were originally going to come out, but the developers delayed the PS3 and 360 version. So if you want to play the PS3 360 version, you're going to have to wait until the summertime, whenever it comes out. Alright, so the new characters that are introduced into... Alright, we're going to talk about the story mode a little bit. The story takes place 25 years in the last game, where the characters have aged, or a new generation fighters like Cassie Cage, Kung Jin, Takeda, and Jacqueline have to save the world. So those are the four characters which are siblings off of other characters. So Cassie Cage is the daughter of Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage. So Kung Jin is a descendant of Kung Lao. So okay, and Takeda Takashi is the son of Kinshi from the Blind Swordsman from Mortal Kombat 5. So that's the son of Kinshi, and Jacqueline Briggs is the daughter of Jax Briggs. So alright, those are the characters. Those are the four characters. It's like Mortal Kombat featuring siblings, pretty much. LOL. Alright, so alright, we're going to talk about some of the characters. Devora, which is an insect woman, which Devora is in this game as well as you're seeing in the footage. Kolokan, which is a blood god. He's one of the new characters into the game. So Ferrator. Farah is on Tor's back, which Farah and Tor are like two in one. They're like one's on his one. Tor's the big one. Farah's the small one on Tor's back. So that's how that character is. It's an interesting character, Farah and Tor. I like how they're adding characters into this game. Aaron Black, which is an outlaw cowboy kind of deal character, which he is voiced. Aaron Black is voiced by Troy Baker. So Troy Baker does the voice of Aaron Black. So just to let you know of that fact. So that's the character. I like how the fact they introduce new characters in this game and makes things fresh. But what they could have done with it, the characters in the story mode, they could have made those playable as unlockables. Say if you beat the story mode, you unlock the character, or go in the crypt and buy the character, which the older Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance back in the day when that came out there in the 2000s, you had you bought characters in the crypt modes. You bought like a bunch of characters. You won fights out there. You got coins. You unlock characters. That's how Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance worked. Well, here you don't unlock only character that you unlock in the story mode is Shinnok from Mortal Kombat 4. So, and if you have a certain version of Mortal Kombat X, you get Goro for get a download code for Goro, but he should have just been in the game as unlockable. Or if you don't get the code for Goro, you have to buy him. Stupid, ridiculous. That's the problem. That's the problems I have with the game, and the problems another flaw I would like to point out, the fact that the microtransactions for $30 for 4 characters, which is freaking stupid. You got the characters, the DLC characters that they are, is Jason Voorhees, Predator, Tremor, and Tanya, which Jason Voorhees, Predator, Tremor, and Tanya should have been in the game just like that. No friggin' circumstance. No holding back. This is just unexcusable. So that's the thing. I like games there, which I like the fact that they add new characters, which is pretty good. That's really good. So okay, let's talk about I talk most about the negatives. Let's talk about the fighting, the positives. The positives is for me that they added new characters. Some of the older characters have come back into the story mode, which is good. Scorpion, Sub-Zero in the game, which is good. And also another positive, this game looks beautiful. This game's graphics look really freaking good. For a PS4 game or any version, the graphics look pretty freaking awesome. That is freaking good stuff there. I actually like the fact the fighting is pretty good. You have free variations with each character. Each character in the game has free variations, so that's the thing with the game, has free different variations for each character, which each character that is playable. So, which free fighting variations, which is pretty freaking good. It kind of you got similar stuff like Injustice. You got interactable environments, which is pretty interesting. Which in the game they got fatalities, which you have they got brutalities in the game too. Brutalities, you do a certain special move a lot because the brutalities are pretty freaking brutal, and the fatalities are in there. There's one fatality in the game. Your Cassie Cage, she whacks the guy in the jaw, and she takes a picture like a selfie of that guy's jaw hanging out. Like, oh my god, it's freaking crazy. And actually, I didn't mind the story mode. The story mode was actually pretty fun, but they could there's only certain characters that were as cameos that weren't as playable, like Fujin or Bo Raicho or Frost or anyone like that. Hasn't been playable. Like come on, who want to play as Frost in Mortal Kombat or Fujin or someone like that? All right, so the gameplay. Actually, there's a lot of content. There's a bit of content in the game. The gameplay modes include story mode, which the story mode is pretty freaking good. I like the story mode. Single fight, a one-on-one battle. Ranked is online. King of the Hills online. King of the Hills, something like that. Survivor, you have to survive waves and test your luck. And a new addition to Mortal Kombat X is Living Towers. Living freaking Towers. Jeez. Living Towers, that's pretty cool. And I actually like the fact that Mortal Kombat's pretty fun. And the genre is a fighting game, so. And the X-rays, I gotta talk about the X-rays. The X-rays are pretty as brutal as ever. The X-rays are pretty brutal. So, actually, I'm gonna give this game, despite the flaws, I give it an 8 out of 10 because it's pretty good. So, this is Killer J. Bye.